It's a driver's worst nightmare. You're on a highway when all of a sudden you're white-knuckling the steering wheel because a semi has drifted into your lane and you have to think fast. It's a potential life and death situation. That video from I-94 in the Fargo area has now been viewed more than 200,000 times on Facebook. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz asks how you can stay safe if this happens to you and what are the consequences for the other driver.
He never looked. He just pulled over.
Steve Ost was driving eastbound on 94 toward Fargo when he watched this large semi edge that white SUV off the road. Ost says he was already paying attention to that semi's driver.
He would be across the white line and he'd be back and he was, just kind of all over the place.
He says he didn't call it in, which State Highway Patrol Captain Brian Niewind confirmed when I showed him the video.
Did it matter whether or not the car hit?
It doesn't matter. Even though there's no damage, that's still a traffic violation.
Niewind says the majority of traffic citations in North Dakota for something like this are just $20, something that hasn't changed since around when he was born.
We abide by what the legislature sets for the laws that we have in North Dakota, but I think it would be beneficial for providing for a safer traffic environment if we had higher fines that would reduce some of the violations that we're seeing out there.
Still, Niewind says it's best to take extra precaution around those vehicles, which can be up to 100 feet long.
If you can't see their mirrors when you're traveling behind them, they can't see you.
To learn more, I visited the North Dakota State College of Science, where a commercial driving instructor let me check out the blind spots myself. Recalling from the video, the SUV was on the truck driver's left side.
Left side is much easier to see, but once you get off to the left side of your vehicle, probably about 10 feet or so, it gets a little more difficult to spot vehicles out there.
As for that driver in the white SUV,
I was actually pretty impressed with the driver of the SUV for saving it. Pretty much kept it straight and drove out of it.
Steve Ost says he saw the driver get back on the road and pick up full speed before he got a chance to make sure the driver was okay. In Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
State Highway Patrol Captain Brian Niewind says if you see a situation like this, call 911. A trooper will be notified and can respond.